and welcome back to Summit Sunrise here on TV8 Summit. Guess who I'm joined by? As promised, Steve Lappinson, the man, the myth, the legend.
Good
morning.
morning.
And you know, the Main Street Outlet, I love the Main Street Outlet because you bring the shopping to me and you have great deals, which speaks my language.
Boy, and we've just loaded the place up. On top of everything else that we had great deals on, we've dropped the prices a little more because as the summer goes, we start out at a nice discount, but we are dropping prices again. And,
Yay!
And we brought in new products, so
Okay.
even better. We're at 211 South Main. We're right next to the Breckenridge Welcome Center.
Easy to find.
Easy to find. You can't miss it. All I can say is we're going to help you. It's not what you expect from an outlet, and that you just kind of wander around. If you have questions, we'll tell you where to eat. We'll tell you how to dress properly. We'll tell you how to hike properly with hydration and sun protection, and we're not just going to leave you hanging.
Right. Well, and that's an important thing, is you have helpful staff, because it is a bit of a science to dress around here, which kind of leads me to the items I'm looking at right here. In fact, I recognize these.
2 miles closer to the sun, so guys, you better protect yourself, and we've got all kinds of protection. So
What do we have?
let's get right into it.
Let's give the folks some examples.
This is kind of basic issue, and this is
Absolutely.
actually, believe it or not, a kid size. So we actually
Cool.
have some in kids and adult sizes. These are zip-off UPF protected pants. In other words, they're going to protect you from the sun. They're quick dry. They have tons of pockets. It's kind of basic issue up here. Everybody should have them when you're on a hike. You never know if you're going through brush. You might need a long pair of pants.
Right.
But you get
Yep,
into a
because
different environment, you want
zip 'em
shorts,
off.
so zip them off. These retail for $45. Get them from us right now at 30% off, so you're looking at around $32.
Well, and I think what's so great about that, I mean, that's not that much money, but these things will last forever. And if
Oh,
the kids
yeah.
grow out of them, then you can wear them.
There you go.
It's the truth.
These are White Sierra, company that's been around for many, many years. Maybe not quite as well known as some of the big guys, but it's a solid product. It's one of the reasons we carry
And
White Sierra.
You can't beat it for $32.
Yeah.
Like I said, these things last literally forever.
Kind of basic issue also around here is a rain jacket.
Oh, ooh, this is very thin. This is
It's-
like nothing.
It's not only thin, but it is seam sealed. You're going
Cool.
to find a lot of so-called rain jackets that are not seam sealed, meaning all those seams have a tape on them.
Okay.
It might be a waterproof, breathable material or just a waterproof material, but it might not be seam sealed, therefore it isn't really waterproof. This one is, and not only is it waterproof and breathable, and that's the important thing.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're just going to have a lot of humidity literally
I was
building
gonna
up
say, it
on
kind
the
of smells,
inside.
quite frankly. I've been there before.
And that too. And that too. Even has Velcro closures at the sleeves.
Yep.
It's hooded. Has a storm flap.
Super lightweight. This thing weighs nothing, Steve.
Pockets. A lot of things you wouldn't expect in a jacket that only costs $49.95.
Right.
So an awful lot. You normally expect to spend about $100 for something like this. So great deal on that.
Great deal on that. Again, something that will last you a very long time. You invest in these clothes, and they will take care of you.
Here's some great products that we brought in. Soybu.
Oh, yes. I love
Soybu
them.
is an ecologically sensitive company, meaning that they do a lot of recycled materials. They use a lot of bamboo. But also it's four-way stretch. It's very, very similar in terms of,
Cute.
and you feel how soft that
Yeah,
is.
it's really soft. It's nice.
It's very similar to that very high-end
back.
yoga type clothing brand name that I won't mention.
Mm-hmm.
But four-way stretch, again, Soybu is a great product. You're going to start seeing a lot more of this, but you're not going to see it necessarily at 25% off. Both these products retail at $55. Get them for $42 a piece.
See, I think that is just so great. Great pieces.
Killtech, another name you guys might not be familiar with. It's a very well-known brand name in Europe. It's out of Germany, and we look all over the world for products that you might not necessarily have heard of, that we know we're going to be able to get you a great deal on, but they're great, great quality. That's the other thing at the Main Street Outlet. Everything is first quality. First quality. It's not something that's been made for our store. It's a lot of different brand names, and again, top quality products. So you got a capri pant.
Yeah, these are sweet.
Ladies capri pant. This one retails for around $60. Get it for 30% off. Very soft
It's
material.
really nice, yeah.
UPF protection. Again, a lot of pockets, a lot of really good detail. Retailing for $60, 30 off at 42 bucks.
That's an awesome deal. I feel like you'd even go swimming in these if you were like, oh, there's a lake, I'm going swimming. And you probably could because they would dry off so quick.
You got it. Last but not least, and we've got this in men's sizes, women's styles. This is an insect repellent type
Cool.
shirt.
Okay, which is kind of a newer thing on the market. Explain this. This is cool.
Well, because it's Zika out there, not that we see it up here, but
right. Other places in the country.
certainly. So you can buy it here, go back home, and indeed, a lot of those Floridians that are starting to see it, sadly, you want some insect protection. Now, that doesn't mean you don't still spray something on you.
Okay.
But this has permethrin in it, built into it. It lasts for about 70 washes, and bottom line, it tends to keep the mosquitoes away.
Excellent. And it's also that quick dry material too. It's
Got it.
breathable.
UPF protection. This is Craig Hopper. It's a name you're starting to see a lot of in a very popular name. This one retails for 80 bucks because it is more of a technical
Sure.
product, but we've got them at 30% off. So you're looking at $56 for something that's this high end.
Well, I'll take it. And you know what, too, guys? It doesn't smell like bug
smell.
spray.
Doesn't smell. Exactly.
I just had to throw that in there.
I appreciate
It cracks
it.
me
I
up.
appreciate
It's
it.
cool.
And guys, are you ready? I'm going to sweeten the deal even more.
I like that.
Again, I know you do. We're again at 211 South Main, right next to the Breckenridge Welcome Center. We are the Main Street outlet. You spend 10 bucks, only have to spend a minimum of 10 bucks, and you're going to get a free Breckenridge baseball cap, but you must tell us you saw us on TV8. So tell us you saw us on TV8, spend 10 bucks, say, I want my free Breckenridge baseball cap. One and only original Main Street outlet at 211 South Main, in the heart of Breckenridge. We're the place where your dollar always goes further. It's no brag.
It's just a fact.
It's a fact. You got it.
Well, Steve, thanks so much for joining me. And folks, be sure to stop and check out the Main Street Outlet at 211 South Main. Steve and his helpful staff can help you prepare for all of the elements up here because Mother Nature is always throwing us curveballs up here, and the Main Street Outlet can make it so that you can make your day great no matter what.
Come by and see us.
Excellent. We'll be back with more Summit Sunrise right after this, folks. Don't go anywhere.